Here's our next one, Lesson 8, Level 5, Formatting. The way you write your code can make it easier or harder to find bugs. If you use white space and indentation, it will make it easier to read and easier to fix. So, look at the code with your partner and discuss how you should format the code to make it easier to read. Make the code easier to read by adding new lines and indentation. Fix all the bugs so that your page matches the target page below. So, our target page below, we've got old cars. Looks like we've got their paragraph. Okay, so we've got our head. Holy cow, this is a mess. Head and then body. Looks like they've got H1. So right before the H1 tag, that less than sign. Okay, so it's on line 5. Okay, they've got that H1 tag. Click right before that and then press enter. Okay. And then right after that H1 tag, so if you're clicked right before it, it's going to highlight them both in blue, which makes it easy to find the end of the tag. So if I click right here at the end of this tag, then I press enter there. That makes it nice and easy for me. The odd cars one. The closing H1 tag. Okay, so now to make this a little bit easier, I'm going to make this into a paragraph simply because it should be. Now, it's not like it's misformatted or anything like that. If there's just plain text on the web page, it's going to format it as a paragraph anyway, but we're going to add one in simply because it's just going to make it look better, and we should have anyway, or they should have anyway. So right before there, on line 7, we're going to put our paragraph tag, which is what? Yep, less than P greater than P. Or less than P greater than. So right in front of there, less than sign. Lowercase p, greater than sign. All right. Now, if you keep looking through this paragraph, it says there are many different types of cars out there. People use cars to make a statement and catch attention. Check out the cool and creative cars some people drive. And then it has H4. Okay, so it has this H4 right here. Right in front, I'm going to click right in front of that. So right at the end of that sentence, it says some people drive, period. And then I'm going to put my cursor between that period and that less than sign. And I'm going to add in my closing P tag. What's my closing P tag? Less than / P greater than sign. So less than sign, / P greater than sign. So right after the drive period, less than sign, / P greater than sign. Then use your arrow keys to navigate to it. Okay, I'll help you in here. Let me see. Okay, then just go on that next line and start typing. And then I already pressed enter for you. Just go on the next line and start typing your closing P tag. Okay, if yours automatically goes to that next line, just go ahead and start typing your closing P tag there. And then in between your closing P tag and your H4 tag that has different types of cars in the H4 tag, press enter. So it should look something like this. You've got your P tag, your closing P tag right there, and then I've got my H4 tag on a new line. Okay, my H4 tag says different types of cars. Okay, and that's what they've got in this one. Looks like it's about an H4, maybe even an H3. We'll leave it at H4 because that's what they've got. Okay, then they've got their unordered list. Okay, looks like we've got that as well. We just need to reorganize it so that it looks a little bit better. Okay, so in between that H4 and that UL tag, if you look on the left side, I've got my UL tag selected. Okay, I'm going to press the Enter key there so that that comes onto a new line. So I've got my UL tag, and then my LI tag that goes right after that needs to be on, it's a child of the UL tag, so it needs to be underneath it and indented in. So it automatically does that when I press Enter. So all my LIs should be underneath them and entered in. Now, when I go to Oscar Mayer car, it has no closing LI tag. So I need to add that in. Closing LI tag there. I've got my LI tag here for LL Bean Bootmobile. I can go ahead and press Enter there. I've got my LI tag. So if you notice, when I click on the LI tag for Grass Car, it's only got one thing highlighted blue, so I know it doesn't have a closing LI tag. Okay, so I can press Enter, and then I can go and add my closing LI tag after it. Okay, so do that, and then for the next H4 tag for Picture Gallery, press Enter after that, and indent it out. Don't put it at the same level as the LI. Okay, do those quick things next. Yeah, I backspaced the H4 tag so that it doesn't. Yeah, I just backspaced once. All right, once you get that picture gallery backspaced a little bit, okay, we've got this picture gallery, but we don't have this picture. Okay, we don't have this picture gallery. So it says image source equals woodcar.jpg. The alternate is woodcar. Now I don't even see that the alternate show up on my screen. Why would that be?
It needs to have a less than sign in front of it.
Where?
Oh, no, sorry, I'm looking at the wrong one. Sorry. It has alt equal
Instead of what? Nope. Where is, listen, where is my error in this highlighted line of code? Where is my error? Nope, I already put that in. That's not going to fix it. Where is my error? Okay. A quote. Focus. Okay. So I've got image source equals, and then I've got my equal sign, and then my first quote, wood-car.jpg, but I don't have another quote after JPEG. That's going to cause an error. So I put that extra quote in there, press refresh and save, and now my picture shows up. So you need to make sure that you have quotes before and after your name of your image. Okay, if you don't have quotes before and after the name of your image, it will not show up. Same as your alt. Okay, then after that, I've got from Richard, go-karts at Flickr, CCBY 2.0. Okay, in my code, that's messed up as far as just the spacing goes, so I'm going to press Enter after that paragraph. Okay, it's not a child of the image tag or anything like that, so I'm just going to leave it at the same level as the image tag. Okay, if I go to my next image, looks like they've got a little hot dog that shows up, the Oscar Mayer Wiener car. Okay, but ours is not showing up on ours. Okay, so if I have my image tag is right here, I'm going to press enter down so that I can see it. Looks like we don't have anything within our quotes, but the Oscar Mayer car is showing up, but only the first part of it. Why is that? We have two things wrong with this line of code that I have selected. Yep, so I can back up and press my equal sign and then get my Oscar Mayer car to show up. What's wrong with my alt? No quotes. Perfect. So I need to have quotes around Oscar Mayer car, and then I'll put my backslash at the end just for good practice. Okay, so there's my picture.
Yeah, the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile. I've seen that thing a whole bunch of times. Yeah, in real life, yeah. At 5K that I did it. People are seeing it in the metro.